When you're dealing with people, it can be a real adventure. There are so many trillions of people in this world. So many trillions of people in this entire world. Let me ask a question. Why do we dislike each other so much? When that light clicks on at night and you see those bright colors in the world, everybody has a different culture, a different religion, a different skin color, different hair color, different tone about themselves, different languages. But we're all people. That's the thing we forget. We are all people. No matter what your size is, no matter what your skill level is, we're all people. You could be Indian. You could be black. You could be white. No matter what color you are, no matter what texture your hair is, or how many tattoos you have on your body, or what your religion is, we're all people. We all look the same. We all have two eyes. We all have a nose. We have a mouth. We have two legs, two arms. Some are just longer than others or shorter than others. We're all people. But something I found out researching all this, we don't like each other. It's all about territory, where we're located, where we're placed, where we were born, what color our eyes are, if we have acne or clear skin, what our religion is, what our culture is. If it's not the same as the other person's, you're the enemy. Isn't that something? How we categorize people. Our hatred sometimes even goes to skin color. If you're darker skinned than one person, you're the enemy. If you're lighter skinned than a person, you are the enemy. Sometimes if you don't speak a certain language, like if you don't speak English, you're the enemy. Sometimes if you don't speak Spanish, to the Spanish culture, you're the enemy. It seems like in this world, so many people dislike each other because of things like that. Or what region of the country you live in. If I'm American and you live in Russia, a dislike might come in my mind for you, and I don't even know you. If I'm from Mexico and you're from America, I might have a dislike for you because I believe you're free. I might believe your beliefs and the way you live in America makes me angry. Or I might be American and you're from Pakistan, and because I have certain views of people who live in Pakistan, I'm going to dislike you, and I haven't even got to know you yet. I don't want to know you. That's how we're trained. Whatever kind of food you eat, if it's different from my food that I normally eat, I'm not going to like you. That's the way we've been taught. Jewish people dance a different way than I do. African people dance a different way than Jewish people dance. Some people will look at that and get angry because I can't dance like that. The dance that these guys are doing, I could never do it. Or what about Japan? They dance differently there too. And what they have on is different from something I may wear. Does that mean that I have to hate that person? People are strange beings. Just because of a culture or a skin color or the way you move, where you live, it's going to make me dislike you. You can live in a greater Commonwealth of Boston. And if I'm a Black American, I may look at you and think you're a racist just because you live in Boston, not knowing anything about the culture out there. What about the Buddhist monks? Those are special people, but because they're monks, you're going to judge him just because he's a Buddhist monk, not knowing his religion and culture. But I'm going to look at him strange because I don't know the culture. That's how people are. When they're ignorant on certain subjects, the first thing comes in their mind is dislike or hate. Why does it have to be like that? Or I look at these people at the table and think they're ghetto. And because I think they're ghetto, I don't like them. They're too loud. Hey, waiter, could you make them get out of here? That's what some of the people are probably saying. But that's how people are. Everybody's different. I look at Pakistan, and I look at the culture out there. I may not think it looks so great out there. It don't look like my neighborhood. So because it don't look like my neighborhood, I don't like those guys. I don't like them. And you know what? Maybe they don't like you because you're from America. What about in Kenya? The Swahili people. You may not like them because they eat octopus. Every person is different. That's the thing about people that's so great. No one's the same. Isn't that fascinating? If we were all the same people, wouldn't society just be boring? It's so fascinating that everybody's different, that you can walk down the streets of Russia and people are different there in Russia. The cars are different. The people are different. The buildings are different. Every place in the world is different. I love it. Why would you want everybody to be the same? The world would be so boring if that was the case. But the problem is, when you go to a place like Ethiopia, you look around, you may not like the way it looks out there. And because of that, you're angry, you're mad. So you want to spew hate, not knowing the Ethiopian culture. Every place you go, you're going to find some way to hate it. Because we was born and raised to just hate things that are different. To dislike things that don't make sense. And that's really sad that our society is like that. We look around. We walk around the streets with people. And if we're not familiar with it, our first judgment is to hate, dislike, try to get rid of. I mean, even walking the streets of El Salvador, El Salvador can be rough, walking the streets. And because of their culture, you may not like it. So you may not like them. Stereotypes, bigots, racists. That's what we can become when we don't know things. Where we're uneducated about going certain places. You got some people who go to certain places and they enjoy themselves. They love the culture. They make friends with everybody. But everybody's not like that. Some people don't know their own culture, so they're going to dislike another culture. When you have high respect and regards for your own culture and your own self, you can appreciate somebody else's culture. That's the way you got to look at things. It is so many people on this earth that are dumb to other cultures. And because of that, they can't relate. They see people having fun. They can't understand why they're having fun living in a place like this. The beautiful areas they have in the world today, you wouldn't believe it. Some places is like walking on a paradise. But if it's not where they came from, sometimes they can't enjoy it because they feel stereotypical. Everything has to be their way or the highway. And that's how people think. People. Every person has their own ideas, their own beliefs, their own faith. You walk down the street and see somebody looking like this, you instantly think they're a terrorist. Even though those could be two rich guys just sitting there having a cup of coffee. You never know who you're talking to, who the next person is, what their struggles were, what they've been through. Everybody has a hard struggle or an easy struggle. Everybody's different. What you went through may not be what the next man went through. And because you don't know what the next man went through, you get highly pissed. This is my first part of people. It's going to be a part 2 of people, because I enjoy talking about the subject. So this is Akdog 8. I just want to let you know, please subscribe to my channel, because I have more videos to talk about people.